keep him. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he should have got fired? Yeah. But who are they going to get? I do not know. Because I know he wants Ben Johnson, but I'm hearing Ben Johnson pointing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Ben Johnson, he wants to go to a team that he can have more control over. You're not getting that in Dallas. So who is he going to get? There's not that many good head coaches, honestly, that's available. I think Vrabel was a top defensive one. He gone.
Yeah,
and I guess Ben Johnson.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? There's no way we're here.
You're now listening to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. And now your hosts, Christian and Chris, powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. I am your host, Christian _CFS, and here's your co-host, Mr. K Camp. How you doing, Mr. K Camp?
What up, what up, what up? Shalom, my Kim, to my good people, and shalom, my Kim, Kim, to my bad people. May you learn to become good. Why? Because we need good people in this world, Lord Jesus. What's up, man?
Man, nothing much. Man, I'm doing good,
Wildcard weekend.
Great. Yep, Wildcard, and it was a wild one.
It was a little weak games. I think college games probably a little bit better, but
yeah,
you know, it is what it is. Next week should be real good. That you got the 2 MVP candidates going at it. That's gonna be real good. Oh, we got a block. So that'll be exciting. We'll get to see Pat, see what he's gonna do against Houston Texans. They should win.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna go up into depth up in that later on. So yeah, we're gonna be interesting to see what ends up happening in these matchups.
Buddy.
But yeah, man, how was the weekend? How's the fam doing? Everybody doing good?
Weekend was good. The boys were out of school Thursday and Friday because it snowed. So, you know, we're not built for that. So they shut the city down. I mean, it was cool, though. I had to work. Thursday and Friday. I left it off.
Did you work from home?
Yeah, I worked from home.
Okay.
But still, it was, yeah. And then, I mean, I didn't do nothing. I watched some TV. I caught up on, watched a couple shows. Andor. That was good. That was a good season. Season 1 was real good for Andor. Shout out to Andor if y'all out there. Season 2 come April 22nd. And then football. Yeah, we watch TV and football mostly. What about you?
I don't know. I can't remember what I did. Weekend just went by like that. So
we flying by, man. 2 days, work 5 days, and off 2 days. I don't like that math. That math is not math. I feel like we need one more day. It need to be 4 and 3. Because
they was talking about us going to like how like Europe does theirs. Like I think it's like 4 days work week and then 3 days off.
I'll do the 14. Really should just put it down to 8. Really should just do 32 hours. But because I'm about to get on a diatribe. I'm about to get on soliloquy. My bad. I got a whole thing about that. Why we should be working. Should be working 8 hours. And definitely should be working on 5-hour days. Like I got home at 6, and I was like, "Shit, I gotta be in bed in 4 hours." Like, what the fuck? Like, that's whack. Like, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, man. Just Weekend flew by. Man, kids played up in like a little bit of snow. Like, you know, it's their first time in like a while. So first time. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit. It wasn't that much. It wasn't like yours. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But it was like a little bit.
My old hometown, they got a lot though. They got like 10 inches or something. I don't know. Yeah, we might have got like 4 or 5, but enough to make a snowman and everything. So.
Oh yeah, nah, dog. We couldn't even make one of those. They can make some snowballs though. Yeah, that's the only thing we got. But yeah, it was good, man. Can't wait. But let's go and get to this episode. Yeah, so like we're gonna go back at it again because I don't think we got to talk about like some of the coaches that they didn't end up getting fired. So we're just gonna bring him back up again, seeing like what we think's going to end up happening. Man, the head coach is on the hunt. We already know we talked about the Bears last week. We already talked about the Jets. We already talked about the Jaguars. I forgot to put the Saints, but now the Saints are back up there. But there are two teams who we had up on the question mark who we thought might end up getting fired for the head coaches, but they actually finally did, and that's the Dallas Cowboys and that is the Las Vegas Raiders. What are your thoughts on, we'll say America's team for last because it's this America's team. But what are your thoughts about them firing the guy from the Raiders?
Antonio Pierce. Yep. I mean, I hate to say it, he was a lame duck. He was a lame duck. They didn't give him no help. He had no quarterback. They traded Devontae Adams. They traded Derek Carr. Like, what do you expect him to do? And and so they fired. I think it was a Tom Telesco. They fired the GM. Mm-hmm. So at least you're gonna get a new head coach and a new GM, hopefully on the same page at the same time, which is a good way to start a team. And even I think that I saw something that said that's what Tom Brady wanted, but not that he pulling the strings at the Raiders, but I think he mentioned like that's how it should be. And he's right. That's how it should be. Now, are these the only 6 teams that had coaches vacancies? There's not anymore? Well, I think it was somebody else. I get all the Patriots. They got that.
They got that. Okay. We're gonna talk about him.
I'm missing somebody. So it's just 6 open coaching vacancies. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was 7, but we already know one got.
So yeah, I feel bad for Antonio Pierce. He was a lame duck though.
Yeah, I kind of figured that like that was going to happen anyways. Like it was
go ahead.
I just like you just pretty much just like what you said. Like it was the writing was up on the wall. It didn't make a difference if Devontae Adams was there or not. Like he wasn't going to win 9 games. Wasn't going to come close to the playoffs because you have let's put it like this. The QBs that you had in there, even though I was a little high on Aiden O'Connell, but the QBs that you had in there were not even above average, wasn't even average QBs. Nowhere even close. So you already knew what was going to happen. And I guess Antonio Pierce just gave it to him and said, because wasn't they picking like number 1? Or like number 2, but then he ended up getting that victory.
Get that victory? Yeah. On the way out.
On that way out, he was like, yep. Just like what the Patriots did too as well.
Good luck. Yeah. I mean, but I don't know if I want that job though, because you're at 106. Mm-hmm. Who do you have on your roster? Max Crosby, who's getting older, edge guy, and he probably won't be there next year. Who do you have that can put butts in the seats? Who do you have as a star power? Who am I missing? Is somebody not missing?
They don't have anybody on their team who's going to sell tickets. Like you don't have a face to the team. I'm trying to figure out who in this draft could be that face for them.
They don't have to sell for Milrow.
But is he really?
No, I no, he's not. But I said settle for him. He is not.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of. I know we ended up doing this, but I'm pretty sure. Don't they have like a lot of cap space though?
They probably do. I forgot. They do have Brock Bowers. I take that back. They got Brock.
They got Brock.
Let's see here. NFL. I'll put up NFL.
So you got the. So they do have. As of right now, they got $92 million up in cap space. But I think next year they got the cap space next year. Oh no, yeah, 92.
Nice. Who? I don't know who's gonna be. I don't need a big free agent. There's definitely not big quarterback free agents. That's not happening. I don't think there's big running back free agents.
No,
I don't know. Might be a weak free agency class too.
Like you got some guys out there who you can. Like you got. So would you go after Najee? So like here are some of the running backs that are actually just for running backs. that are available this year. You got Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, Jeff Wilson, AJ Dillon, Nick Chubb, Javonte Williams, Alexander Madison, and that's pretty much. You got J.K. Dobbins in there. You got Cam Akers, who's doing a little something right now, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you don't have much.
All of them, I guess I will settle for Najee, just because. But I'm not giving him no hell of a deal. You come on here for 2 years, $5 million, something small. You know what I'm saying? Incentive based or something, but he ain't that guy. No. So again, this is a weak running back a free agency class. It's a weak quarterback free agency class. Also, tidbit, I'm hearing Kirk Cousins. They cut Kirk Cousins. Look for the Cleveland Browns to go get Kirk Cousins. He teamed back up with his old OC.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, this is a terrible free agency class. Good thing the draft is going to be good outside quarterback. This is going to be a bad free agency draft. So you got all this money and nobody to get, nobody spending it on. So it's gonna be some B, C players making damn near A money.
So you want to know what's funny about this? I think this happened about 2 to 3 years ago.
Let's go. Fumble 6, baby. Let's go. Sorry about that. You'll get up in 3, 2, 1. You have to delay y'all, so
yeah, I'm going to delay, but dang, man, who ended up fumbling?
I don't even. I just tell you what happened. I'll let you see.
Oh my goodness, is that a touchdown? Yeah, it's a touchdown. He's trying. Hey, Florida State right there. I'll take that. Man, you have got to be
kidding. No. He was supposed to be leading the quarterback free agency draft. No, he lost his stock dropped. Boy. He was flying high by week 12.
Man. All right, man. Sorry, everybody. Man, and the game's going on right now. Trying to see what's going to happen right now. People don't realize, man, once you get into the playoffs, it's a different ball game. He kind of saw that last week too, how the playoffs were going to go. But yeah, like I'm looking at who the Raiders can end up getting. Like it's really difficult just to see because it's the Raiders. Like they got all that cap space, but like what they gonna do with it though?
Exactly. What am I spending on? It's gonna be some B left players. There's gonna be some.
Oh, some that's what I was trying to bring up. It was gonna be like the Christian Kirk year. Whenever he ended up getting like all that money.
Mm-hmm.
And like he really wasn't a top wide receiver.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going to end up happening. There are some
going to get paid. Go ahead.
There are some players out there like
any wide receivers. Who you got outside of T. Higgins? Who do you have?
So wide receivers, you got Stephon Diggs, T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper. You got DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, Marquise Brown. Man, that's pretty much all I'm naming. Like nobody else really after that.
So either for your old wide receiver for your position, or you coming off an injury. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not no key guy like what you were saying.
T. Higgins the only one. He the cream of that crop, so he'll get the bag from somebody.
Shoot, let's go on and just do QBs. Ain't nobody.
I already tell you QB. Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins.
Ain't no QBs.
Jameis Winston.
Ain't no tight ends either.
This is a man. It's gonna be
so I will say this. So like left tackle, you do have some. Like if you're looking for a left tackle, you got Cam Robinson, you got Ronnie Staley, you got Joseph Noteboom from the Rams. Then you got Tyron Smith from the Jets.
Tyron at 35.
Yeah.
Was he even healthy this whole season? I don't know.
But I'm just saying for like the top two, like you got Cam Robinson and then you got Ronnie Staley.
Gotcha.
So that's the only thing really. Then Jared Willis. I don't know who that is, but look like he got some good guaranteed money. I'm also trying to look at the guard play. Yeah, we're gonna have to dive through this, like what's available and things like that. But there's some good creams of the crop.
He's seeing ghosts now. Got him shook.
But yeah, after that, man, we already don't know what the Raiders are gonna do. But let's gonna go to America's team. Was you shocked that daggone Mike McCarthy got fired?
So it's that's a loaded question. Was I shocked? I guess I was shocked because I kept hearing was that Jerry was going to keep him. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he should have got fired? Yeah. But who are they going to get? I do not know. Because I know he wants Ben Johnson, but I'm hearing Ben Johnson pointing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Ben Johnson, he wants to go to a team that he can have more control over. You're not getting that in Dallas. So who is he going to get? There's not that many good head coaches, honestly, that's available. I think Vrabel was a top defensive one. He gone.
Yeah.
And I guess Ben Johnson's the top offensive one. He will be gone.
And he gets to pick who he wants to go to.
Because he cream of the crop. So you know
like
he's not picking the Saints. Go ahead.
Like he physically don't even have to go to a daggone job interview.
I really don't. Who want me? Because it's gonna be who
come to me. You come to me.
It's gonna be who he want. I don't think he would pick the Saints, but the Saints gonna probably we'll give you everything, but your roster's trash. The George might do the same thing. We'll give you everything, but your roster. Well, I don't know who kept GMs. So I know Chicago kept their GM. Dallas kept their GM. The Jaguars, they kept their GM too. They kept Balky. So he might not want to go there either. So yeah, I don't know. It's a terrible free agency, terrible head coaching because I don't see no just good ones out there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little shocked. I was yes, but no, because I think he needed to go. I'm not that high, but I mean, okay, since we saying that he gone, right? McCarthy gone. You see him going to Chicago Bears, and I wouldn't hate that. I know we talked about that. You talked about that last week.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about that up in. Yeah, we're gonna.
My bad.
But yeah, I thought that like he was gonna go. Like I just had a feeling that like he was gonna end up going. Like, because we know Jerry ain't gonna extend him. He ain't gonna pay him. But yeah, man, let's go on and we're gonna do a nice little segue into who gets it, man. Who gets it?
Who is that? Okay, who is that dude from Buffalo? Who is he?
That's Joe Brady.
That's Joe Brady?
Yeah, that's Joe Brady.
I know that. He ain't going to work.
So you got Tom Munkin, you got Joe Brady, you got the guy who everybody is coveting, and daggone Mr. So it's kind of like the cream of the crop, man. You got the new guys, or I would say newer guys up in like the NFL type of deal, actually like second year OCs up on the left, and then on the right, you got the older guys. And then in the middle is the creme de la creme, Mr. Ben Johnson. Everybody already has Mr. Ben Johnson as the top candidate on every team. But will the Chicago Bears give him full range of motion just to do what he wants to do in Chicago? I said, will they?
Who give who?
Ben Johnson.
No. Ron Pose is there. No. I think him and Ron Pose could possibly get along, but what he won't, I think I'm guessing Ben want to be Bill Jordan. I want to be the GM and the head coach. No, that's not happening in Chicago. His best bet is to do if he want to do that. The Raiders whoever fired their GM, but the team ain't that good though.
So
I wouldn't go to the Raiders.
So that's the thing though. The team isn't that good, but he could build the team to fit how he wants to mold his offense. Now he won't have a QB this year, so maybe he could get. I was about to say there ain't no.
What
he could try to go get a bridge QB just for like a year. Get like a Jameis Winston. He can get like a Jameis Winston.
That's what
as like there. Get like a Jameis Winston. They got the money up in for agency this year. Don't spend that much, but spend just enough.
1 year, $10 million.
Just to get him enough just to be competitive, but not too competitive where physically he can actually pick out his cream of the QBs next year, like maybe Mr. Archie.
Archie ain't coming out next year. Y'all keep saying that. He has 2 years. Archie cannot. It's not Archie. It's Arch. Arch cannot come out next year. He got 2 years. Okay, he's a freshman. He can't come out until he's a junior. So
now they're gonna speed that up, wrap it up.
He can't get Arch. And now I don't know who else. I don't even know who's coming out next year. I guess your boy from Georgia who transferred to Miami. He might build his stock back up, Carson Beck, but
yeah,
I'm not high on you after that.
But then
I don't even know. He's a weak class next year too.
Yeah. So if Ben Johnson ain't the guy, then you got the guy who just recently got fired from Dallas. But then you also got Mr. Ron Rivera, who was used to play for the Bears as well.
Stop. That's not. I would. My bad. We talk about the later. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, it's like go ahead, speak your mind. Like, what do you think?
That's what our next subject. Ooh, the Rams, they hawking now. So it won't be. So Joe Brady, no, I don't think he's going anywhere. He had a good year with LSU, but look who you had. You had Burrow and you had the 2 top wide receivers in the league. You know what I'm saying? And then you went somewhere and fizzled out, right? He went somewhere and fizzled out. Was not that good. He went 2 places and fizzled out. And now this is your third stint. Was it Carolina? Was somebody else? Need to go somewhere else besides Carolina? Was it Carolina?
He was with the Saints. He was with the Saints first, and then he went to LSU, and then he went to Carolina the year that they had that big. Like after the national championship, he went to Carolina. And then after that, then he went to Buffalo, and he's been in Buffalo ever since.
So he's gonna probably need another year. He won't get poached after this year. I don't think. I think he'll need another year
I think he's gonna be the next Ben Johnson, though. Like as long as they keep producing.
Is he? Are you just being being the top of the OCs? But he don't think he's that creative, do you? Oh, okay.
I said top of the OC. I don't know. I can't say if he is or not. I just know.
I ain't seen it.
I think he just has an MVP QB, like he
and that's what he had in college. Won the Heisman.
Yep.
I think they made him more than he made them. Just like I think Joe Burrow is making Zach Taylor. So, you see what I'm saying? Some ain't right there with Zach. I don't know. Some ain't right with Zach. I think that's Joe Burrow overcoming his head coach. Definitely overcoming that defense. So,
yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see what ends up happening up in Chicago. I think Mike McCarthy is gonna get the position, but we'll see what ends up happening.
For the Bears? Now, are we on that yet? I thought we was waiting.
Yeah.
We here now?
Yeah, we here now.
Oh, okay.
That's why we here for the Bears job.
That's what you said. Go ahead. Now, I think we both agree that yes, Mike will be good for Kelly Williams for his maturation. He'll be Roma Doomsday. He'll be good. Their offense will be basic, but they'll put points and he'll mature under Mike McCarthy. I think he will grow. Now he'll have a ceiling because I don't think Mike can be that guy to get you over the hump, but he will make Chicago better. And
I think he can get them on like that next tier, like that bridge gap, like how we have like a bridge gap QB. He can be the bridge gap coach
to playoffs. Like he gets to the playoffs. Yes, I agree with that. And he can grow. He can help Kelly grow. I do agree.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Like I really think now this would be interesting if he does this. Because Mike McCarthy, he was all offense. If he ends up becoming the actual head coach, I wonder if Ron Rivera would actually team up with him in Chicago just to do the actual defense.
Does Ron got an ego like that? I don't know.
Like he's pretty much like he ain't coached last year, but he's a really good DC, and he's a Bears legend. So, like, I don't know. I just thought it would be interesting, just seeing like if that could if that could happen. Who knows? But I like Mike McCarthy there.
I do.
I think
For the match race. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll bring the best out of Caleb and then that offense. But man, let's go and talk about he's coming home. Mike McCarthy, Mike Vrabel. He's coming home. He's coming home to where he started. Where he started everything.
Now that's the real reason why Gerard Mayo got fired. Y'all ain't telling me. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. That's why he really got fired. Puka, touchdown. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that's the real reason why Jerry Mayo got fired. We know what it is. So I think I like Mike Vrabel. I think he's gonna turn that culture around. Now he need to give him a good OC now. Give him a good OC. I'm gonna say it one more time.
That's
Vrabel, if you're listening, you need to get you a good OC. I don't know who.
That's what I'm about to say. Like who? Who are you going to get?
I don't know.
Who are you gonna get?
I do not know. It's got to be somebody that's been on with Sean McVay for 2-3 years. Go poach him as they know what they normally do from that tree. Man, I have no idea. I do not know. And here's the thing, though. Right? So let's say he gets a good OC and he balls out next year, and then the OC balls out again next year. Think about getting a good OC. They're gone in 2-3 years for a head coaching job. So then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's.
But I have no idea who to go get. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. Like, who is that QB coach that's out there, or like, who's that young gun that you're like, oh yeah, I definitely got to have this guy.
Right, he's up in like he's on a short list for such. Right, there you go. Who's the quarterback coach? Who's the quarterback? What do you got? The passing game coordinator, or whatever they call. All these positions. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. But he's
so question. Would you reach out to this guy? I don't know. Did he end up getting fired? I think he might have got fired. But would you reach out for Eric Bieniemy?
Is he still in college?
I think he was at UCLA. I think he got fired this year though.
He got fired. Is Eric Bieniemy that good? Is he creative? So he was with the Chiefs. Had Patrick Mahomes, had Andy Reid, and when he left there, he went to the Commanders. And I mean, I just saw what's his name? Who the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks? What's his name? Who was the quarterback over there?
Geno Smith?
No, Sam Howell. I just saw Sam Howell throw the ball 38 times, 40 times a game. I don't know if that was him being good or just throwing that peel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how good Eric Bieniemy is without Pat and Andy Reid. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, he's not there anymore at UCLA. So,
okay.
Yeah, he ended up finishing the season 5-7. So, but like I don't understand. Maybe he just was that bad up in at UCLA.
It was tough to get a Hokie head coaching job. While you was playing for the championship team, you coaching for the championship team. You go to Washington, don't really do anything there. Then you say Arizona, go to Arizona. I just didn't want to go to Arizona, and you didn't do anything there. I don't know. I'm just calling a spade a spade. That's what we do here. We call a spade, keep it a buck. I don't know about Eric Bieniemy. Who else you got? Give me somebody else, because I don't know about him.
I'm just throwing off people off the top of the dome.
Top of the head.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Would you go after? I'm trying to think of. Like it's hard to say because who would you go after? Like,
if I'm a defensive coordinator, and I'm a head coach now. Who do I go after? I mean, Mike Vrabel should have already been doing his due diligence because he's been off a whole year, bro. You should have who you want ready to go. Soon as you sign that paper with Robert, with old Bobby. Is it Robert? Bobby? Yeah, Bobby. Bobby Kraft, shit. Such and such, we need you. I know I already called you. Let's go. I need you. I know you the passing game coordinator for such and such. You the QB coach for such and such. I need you. I need your creativity. I need you. Let's go. Maybe the guy he wants is an OC for one of these teams. Maybe he won't Cliff. I don't know. I can't. That's a lateral move. So it's got to be someone who's a passing game coordinator or a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, man, he should have somebody in line, but it's got to be somebody good though. But it can't. Here's the thing: got to be somebody good. Can't be somebody too good that in 2-3 years they gone anyway.
Yeah,
they will get plucked if you that good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like I don't know. Yeah, I'm over here looking hard, bro, and I cannot find some.
I have no idea. Like I said, it's gonna be just the head coaching. It's the head coaching period. It's going to be interesting because, like I said, there's not that many out there. I think Mike should go to Chicago. You got Vrabel going. You got Ben Johnson going. After that, I don't know who you're going after. I don't know who you go after. I don't know. I mean, they tell about your boy from Notre Dame. Shout to Notre Dame and is it James Franklin? Not James Franklin.
James Franklin is Penn State guy.
Penn State. What's my man's name for Notre Dame? Marcus.
I don't know.
Marcus. Somebody. Now don't be shocked if your boy JJ go call him. I totally see it. I don't know if he'll go because he love Notre Dame. Shout out to Notre Dame and to the Ohio
Marcus
State
Freeman.
Buckeyes. Marcus Freeman. It was Marcus. I had an F. It was F in there. So man, I don't know. He gonna go get like who Jay gonna go get? Ryan Day, Marcus Freeman.
I don't think he'll even go that route. You saw what he did once he got rid of Jason Garrett. He went dag on Mike McCarthy. So who's the old guy that's coming out? That's
he gonna go get Pete Carroll. I don't know.
I could see that. I could see him getting Pete Carroll.
Man, look at here. I'm just glad. Yeah. If I'm a head coach, I'm trying to be a head coach. I'm not just taking any job. Like I said, I'll probably take the Jaguars. Like I got a little bit of faith in Trevor Lawrence, and I'll put the Chicago Bears because on paper they got a pretty good offense on paper. Other than that, I'm gonna stay at OC. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
That's what Ben Johnson did.
And wait for that perfect one. Man, yeah.
Like I don't even know. Like you would. Sometimes it's just good just to wait, man.
Just to wait for that perfect one.
Yeah, the one that you really can see. Like we already talked about in Chicago. I think that's one of the hottest jobs right there. Like
every year, there's going to be anywhere from 4 to 7 head coaching jobs every year.
Yeah,
so
you can already look at it for next year.
Well,
Arizona.
Exactly.
You can do Arizona next year.
You think gonna be on the hot seat? You can't from Philly. I hate that. But I mean,
I'm just thinking, just thinking about it. Like, I'm just looking at the teams that are up there. You got the Cleveland Browns.
Now, Stefanski get out here. Somebody gonna scoop him up in a minute. They ain't gonna let Stefanski. The Browns fuck themselves. This is the first year the Browns has had a first round pick in 3 years.
Yeah,
and this is for the Deshaun Watson that did not pan out, and they still owe him for another 2 more years, a gargantuan amount of money. So. That ain't Stefanski, man. I think Stefanski's a good coach. I think he's a tier 2 coach. I don't think he's up there with Kevin O'Connell or Matt LaFleur, but I think he's a tier 2 coach, offensive coach. And if he get out there, someone scoop up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Vrabel is at home. We don't know who his OC gonna be, man. If we find out, man, we'll let y'all know next week, man. But we'll see. Y'all let us know who you think he should end up getting up in the comments. But also don't forget to like, subscribe, tell all your friends, all your buddies out there. And let's just go and keep this show on the road. All right, man. It's playoff time, man. Let's talk about the matchups from last week. And the matchups from last week are looking very enticing, man. Buffalo did their thing against the Broncos, which the Broncos team is young, but it's going to be interesting to see them next year up in that division, given KC And then the Chargers, we're going to see what they're going to end up being about next year, but it wasn't enough at all whatsoever.
Nope.
Or
correct. I thought you stopped.
I don't think Sean Payton's going to get fired. I'll tell you that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Do you think Bo Nix going to have a sophomore slump?
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. They got tape on you, dog.
Agreed.
If it's a slump, it might be like CJ Stroud slump.
Yeah.
Where they got the tape on you, but you have to try to persevere through your trials of your second year. Sort of similar to like buddy. Bryce Young. He had to persevere through his second year.
Persevere.
And that second year was him getting benched.
Yeah.
But
back as far as the Broncos, I was thinking about something that Cream said. Jason Bett said he was like when they came out, the Broncos came out to score. He threw that big pass to Franklin. He's like, "Oh snap!" I was like, "Hey, that was scripted. Let us wait after them 15 plays don't get scripted. Let's see what they do."
That's what is really key to right there. It's like your first 15. Your first 15 plays, all right, if they like butter and then you scoring on every one of those first 15 and you don't even have to go to your other books just to help you out, then
that's different.
Then you good. But after that first 15 is done, that's the first thing I always do when I'm watching the game. I'm looking at the first 15. Okay. Okay, they moving the ball with ease.
Right.
Okay. They don't know nothing about this play. Okay.
After the first 15, quarter,
it's like, whoa, hey, what's going on now? Yeah, they didn't count from first 15. What you gonna do after that now? That's when the real game starts. That's where the good chess match goes. But yeah, man. So we both had Buffalo winning that game. Then the Ravens versus Steelers, like Lamar showed up, and then Derrick Henry, similar like what we said during the games, like we said, it's cold. You got that agile Lamar Jackson, and then you got another 260, 6'5" running back that's coming at you. Like and it was cold too.
It was cold. Nobody want to tackle dude.
Nope.
Nobody want to tackle dude in 5-degree weather, 10-degree weather, man. Man, I'm gonna try my best to grab your feet, man. Run over me because I'm trying to tackle dude 6'3", 245, coming in like a locomotive. Oh man, go ahead. You got it. I'm a cornerback or a safety. Oh, you get past the linebackers. I guess you got this one.
That's pretty much what it was, man. Like I think it's his third time running for like 180 yards up in like a playoff game. I think he was the only person that has ever done that. So I think he made history last week doing it. Then you had when we had the Texans versus the Chargers, man.
Oh my God!
I ain't get to watch this game, but was it that bad, man?
So, and I stopped watching it after a certain point. I can't remember when I stopped watching it, but I stopped watching it after a certain point. And CJ Stroud out there looking like he Lamar Jackson and Mike Vick. I mean, the man I saw one play, CJ rushed for about 35 yards. I said, well, damn, CJ. So you do got the wheel legs, man. Stop playing and use them legs, man. We know you got a hell of an arm, man, but use them legs. Goddamn me. We both picked wrong on this one. I lost my bet on this one.
Yeah.
Just now, the Chargers, they are a year early, right? But Justin Herbert, you got to beat that. Now he had.
Was it all Justin Herbert, or was it some of that QJ going on, man? Like so Mr. Stone hands.
A little bit of everything, right? Because it was the pass that got intercepted. His first interception was to Lamar McCarthy. It went right through Lamar McCarthy's hands, but it was high. Like Lamar had to jump to get it, and it went straight through his hands. He still should have caught it. It was high, and Buddy straight through his hand. Buddy right in his lap. Oh, one pick. The second interception was from the tight end. It hit Buddy straight in his hands and came out and went to the other guy. So neither one of them was Justin Herbert's fault.
Okay.
The other one was high. But so after the second interception, after that went to the tight end, it just came off and went to do. I turned the channel. It's over. I said this is how it's gonna be. And then he threw. I guess he threw two more, but he was probably forcing the ball in. I don't know how those were, but I did hear. Yes, I did hear that You're both from TCU. Yeah, stone hands.
Yeah.
So no more wide receivers from TCU. Remember you picked Jalen Rager? TCU.
Yeah.
In Dotson, what's his name? Is it Jahan? Who Dotson's from TCU? Somebody else from TCU? Is it not
Jahan Johnson?
Not Jahan. Somebody else went to TCU that's also not good as wide receiver. So no, and there's a wide receiver that's coming out that is from TCU. he's hella. I heard it hella athletic. He like 6'5", 220. Hella athletic, but no. I ain't buying no more TCU wide receivers. So yeah, QJ, but Justin Herbert got to be better. He got to be better. And they got and their offense is so, but they stopped. First of all, they stopped running the ball because they couldn't, but they stopped running the ball. And the offense is so vanilla. It's Greg Roman.
Yeah.
That's the way Jim like it though.
Mm-hmm.
He want to run the ball, beat you with defense. Jim, can we get some creativity going on? But you got Greg Roman.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You can go to the next one. I don't know what to say. I'm done talking. So yeah.
Yeah.
So man, Lamar Jackson out there though. Shout out to CJ Stroud.
You already know, like, man, the Eagles.
Hey, you know what we did.
Eagles fly.
It was a terrible game to look at, but it was
this one was just like this is probably like one of the worst home field advantage games just to watch.
Yeah. He didn't look too good. But we played a winner this game. So we played between the winner of the Vikings and the Rams. Yep. I'm encouraged about playing them. I don't know if I want to see JD5. We already lost to JD5 in the regular season. So yeah. Green Bay. Jordan Love. What's up with him? Jordan Love throwing passes to triple cover, double coverage, throwing it up, go get it. Like he got Randy Moss out there, bro. I saw something today. T. Higgins to Green Bay. Don't be shocked. The Chargers too. They need a wide receiver. They
wouldn't be shocked either.
So
if you had one guy away at the wide receiver position and you a playoff team, we've already talked about this. Okay. I'll give you my first round pick. There you go. But do I got the money to pay you though? That's the thing.
I don't know what they got, but they each of them need a one. Charles need a one. Now shout out. Now what did Lamar McCarthy do? Shout out to him. Hey, I see who will be my starting flex player next year in the TD league. Motherfucking McCarthy. Don't let them not get a wide receiver. Somebody. Oh yeah.
Nah, they're gonna get another one. They still need to get another wide receiver.
Oh, I agree. What did he do? He had a hell of a game, didn't he not? Somebody said he had 100 and he set a record or something.
Oh, I don't know. I just remember him.
Whenever
last time I looked at the game, he had like 4 receptions for like 86 yards or something like that.
No, he did way better than that. From what I heard his end result was way better than that.
Yeah, I ain't see the end. So, but yeah, man, we don't know what's gonna happen. But man, the game.
Oh, hold on. He had 9 for 197 in a tud.
Oh wow,
man. He had 14 targets, 9 receptions. The next person had 5 targets for 2 receptions. What does that tell you? And we trust. Let's go. Okay. On to the next game. So I'm gonna put that out there. I love that. So yeah, but they both charging the one. Green Bay Packers need a one. Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, and Christian Watson, who can't stay healthy. They ain't it. You need to go to. You need somebody. Jordan Love need to have somebody he has a rapport with, a go-to.
Yeah. But it didn't help that like his top 3 wide receivers all got hurt. Like Christian Watson ended up being done for those season.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Romeo.
Yeah, Dobbs got that concussion. And then like 3 or 4 plays later, Jaden Reed had like a shoulder injury.
He did. Okay.
So then like he was down to Mr. K Camp and then Mr. Christian _CFS out there.
He's putting people off the practice squad. Come on in. Come on. Hey, we trying to be like Willie Beeman. Let's go. What?
Put me out there.
Beeman. I keep him what? Bean, come on. We trying to let's go. I'm gonna throw it first, but I'm gonna go ball. What?
Yeah. But yeah, man, up on that next matchup, man, we got the Bucks and then which you had the Bucks, I had the Commanders, man. That was probably the best game, like of the whole week.
And I didn't really watch too much. I was watching. Me and my wife, we watching some shows we want to catch up on, and I had the iPad like on the couch on the side, so I would kind of look up and down.
You're doing the threes, like the trifecta.
But JD did his thing, huh? What I heard.
Yeah, he did his thing,
and he playing with. Because I feel like Washington, they don't have a championship team. You know what I'm saying? He winning games, but I feel like they still missing some pieces. But shout out to JD.
They don't have a championship team, but I think the whole NFC is like really up for grabs. Like anybody can actually have it. Even though I do think like the Lions are like a real big hard sell, but I still think it's up for grabs.
Don't sleep on us now. I think
if y'all play like what y'all just played last week,
bro,
I ain't got to worry about no sleeping going on. You better worry about that going the Rams up in this week coming up.
I think we can beat the Rams. I think it'll be us in the Lions in the NFC Championship game, and I think we can knock them off. They got a lot of injuries. I think we can knock them off. But we'll worry about that when it happens.
Yep.
JD5 knocked out the Buccaneers. I was wrong.
And it looks like I'm going to end up being wrong against the Vikings versus the Rams. Man, Sam Darnold put up like a goose egg. So we both ended up 4-2. That's what it looks like it's going to end up happening. But let's go and get to the next week, man. We're going to talk about next week, man. But that's what everybody wants to see. The MVP game.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
So question, what would you rather do? And I pretty already know what your answer is going to be. But what do you think you got to think of you either being Josh Allen or you being Lamar? Do you really want this MVP?
Why would I want the MVP?
Because the last time the person that actually got the MVP didn't win the actual Super Bowl.
I mean, we doing like some kind of curse, some kind of that. What that MVP? I want this shit. I can get an MVP. Another time I can go.
I can be Super Bowl MVP.
That's the MVP I want. You see what I'm saying?
I could be Super Bowl MVP.
That's the MVP I want. Shit, F everything else. But you're right though. I don't want to see. I know Lamar don't want to see the MVP. I got 2 of them. He got 2 or he got 3 of them.
This will be number 3.
This will be number 3. So he got 2 of them. He ain't worried about that. He want that. He want that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another game, man.
I think it's gonna be a great matchup.
As of right now, I don't know who to pick. The line is Buffalo -1.
It's a pick'em game. It's a pick'em. I'm gonna go with Lamar. I got Lamar up in this one. I'm gonna go with the.
We got picks on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make our picks now, man. We're gonna have to make them picks now.
I ain't thought about it though. I'm gonna put this line. I'm
going with Lamar. I just got a feeling that I think Lamar is going to put the team on his back. I like Baltimore's defense over Buffalo's defense.
Me too. I just think that this might be Josh Allen.
It could be his year.
I agree with everything you're saying. Go ahead.
It's just the only thing that's going to be really concerning to see. I don't think Buffalo is going to be able to stop Derrick Henry. I don't think they're going to be able to stop that agile 1-2 punch with. They're going to have a QB spot the entire game. They're going to have to.
Von Miller, can you turn back the clock, Von Miller?
No, he's going to turn back the clock, man. They're going to probably speed up the clock.
Hands of time. Man, I'm gonna go Buffalo.
Okay.
Do I have the right to change my mind? I'm gonna go Buffalo. I'm putting it down. Buffalo.
I don't know, man. Up in the chat, man. Can he change his mind?
Can I change my mind before Sunday or Saturday before the game is played? Please, y'all. I ain't done no research. It's
off the top of the dome. All right, man. Next matchup. Man, I'm going KC.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
All right. So then the next matchup, we got the Eagles versus the Rams. We're just gonna put that Eagles versus Rams. I had the or in there, but what I was gonna end up putting on there was I was gonna put the Rams on there. See, the only thing about picking the Eagles, man, I don't know if AJ Brown's gonna show up, man. You talk much. He didn't show up last week though. 1 for 11.
He didn't need to though. He didn't need to. He'll show when he needs to show up. He didn't need to show up. And I ain't lie, I didn't watch much of that game because, like I said, I was watching with my wife, so I don't even look at the stats. I know it wasn't aesthetically pleasing. And
no, it was not.
Big stat. Saquon did what he was supposed to do, but that was probably really about it. But I mean, he didn't have to. Jordan Love throwing interceptions left and right, so
yeah,
you didn't really have to.
I think it's going to be a good matchup. Like, I think it's going to be like a field goal down to like the last second type of game.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last but not least, man, you got the Redskins coming to Detroit.
Dude did not say that word. You guys don't say that. You called them the R-E-D. Yeah.
I mean, you got the Commanders. My bad, everybody. Man, you got the Commanders coming to Detroit. I cut that out.
He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. So I'm gonna get Then nobody. I mean, the leading receiver had 4 catches with Devontae Smith, so he didn't have to do nothing. But when he had to, I think he will. So you picking the Eagles too, right?
Yeah, I got the Eagles too. Even though I think it's gonna be a good game, I think it's gonna be Eagles.
I agree.
And this one, I don't know.
I know what I'm picking.
You picking the Commanders?
No, I'm picking Detroit. Detroit, they're going back to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're going back because they felt that hunger. They was just that close from going to the Super Bowl.
Now Detroit did it the right way. Detroit, they built their team. Shout out to Dan Campbell. They did it the right way. They stunk for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Got their quarterback. They got their offensive line. Got Penei Sewell. They and I know they went through some trials and tribulations too. Because when you in it, you losing. It's hard to keep away. Let's go.
But that was a long. They've been going for that for a long time. But they found a guy. They've been building that team brick by brick by brick.
They built it from the ground up. So shout out to them. Now they're a juggernaut. I love to see that.
You want to know something? I would love to see, and this is just me calling out the game right now, like the Super Bowl matchup. No offense to TO team, but I would love to see a Detroit and then Baltimore matchup.
Why Detroit and Baltimore?
Why?
Oh, because they ain't been in it. I can see that. I see one now.
Because you got Detroit ain't been in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever been in it.
If ever, right.
But I think a lot of people do not want to see Patrick Mahomes anyways. But also I think what's the name is gonna do. I don't know what Josh Allen gonna do, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting, man. Everybody gonna be glued to the TV.
You're gonna be a tractor.
He gonna have to put that team on his back.
Superman.
Nah, there was only one of them, dog, man. There was only one of them.
All right. He gone though. He
is gone. He
doing podcast and he on Navy SEAL. So it's time for a new one.
Yeah, you're right. All right, man. Any last words, Mr. K Camp?
Hey, as we close the show, we thank y'all for coming out. We know you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. Spread love, not hate.
Spread love, not hate.
Thanks for checking out another episode of Cerberus Gridiron Podcast, powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode.